Hello everybody and welcome back to Monday.io. If it's your first time here, double welcome to you. Also, I love you. Today, we are going to take a little look at Democratic Socialism Simulator. I have heard Laura Kate Dale talk about this game a little bit on the Podquisition, and it seems interesting, and I want to take a look at it. Welcome to the Democratic Socialism Simulator. Would you like to take a quick tutorial? Drag this card left or right to answer. Yes please. Great, so this machine simulates the challenges that a socialist or social democratic government might face in the USA. Continue. You play as the President of the United States and the coalition behind him, her, them. Go on. This machine will offer you semi-random proposals with two choices, like this one. I get it. Some messages won't require any choice on your part, just like this one. Just swipe either way. Okay. In this screen below, you'll see a model of the electorate. It's a collection of virtual voters. The voters are positioned according to their approval. The closest ones will vote for you at the next elections. Okay. Each virtual voter has two top priorities. A choice might alienate some voters and attract others. Drag left and right to preview the effects. You can click on individual voters to check their top issues and their approval. I don't like this person. Many policies require funding. The yellow bar indicates your current budget surplus. It can be negative too. Text more. The central bar represents the people's power. Right now it's empty. That's the problem you were trying to solve. Of course. The gray bar represents the greenhouse gas emissions in the USA. Your goal is to reduce them to zero. Naturally. Some radical reforms require a certain majority in Congress. The icon here indicates the minimum level of support you need. Okay. You can gain or lose Congress support at each election or due to major events. As a president, you can only be re-elected once. Midterm elections will occur halfway through each of your terms. That's it, more or less. Swipe left, swipe right, pave the road to socialism and such. Oh, and don't get too demoralized if you fail. It may just be a bug in the simulator or plain bad luck. Ready? I'm ready. Congratulations, this is your first day as president. Have you chosen a theme for your inauguration speech? Start them off slow. How would you like your inauguration ceremony to be? Humble. Oh, wonderful ceremony. Moving speech. Now we have to start working. So many proposals, so little time. Okay. A majority of Americans is in favor of stricter gun control laws. I'm a bit afraid. Are we ready to act? Let's discuss. Maybe we can expand background checks for all gun sales. Or is it too radical? Not too radical. Let's provide a swift pathway to citizenship for the millions of undocumented immigrants in America. Sounds reasonable. I'm notifying you that the Iraqi government is calling for all foreign troops to leave. They want us out. Yeah, sure. Surely you are aware that leaving Iraq would jeopardize our presence in the whole region. ISIS might surge. That's... sure. I shouldn't even tell you this, but legalize pot. Done. Wait, you also gotta get people with marijuana-related convictions out of jail. Done. Wait, you also gotta invest all the new revenues into the communities fucked over by the war on drugs. Done. Stop right there. Let's not create another big tobacco. Co-ops for marijuana businesses. Labels, health standards. Done. Whoa. That was a big shift. Who are you? Economic growth, free market entrepreneurship. I don't care. We have an extravagant budget surplus. When the bar is full, the extra money goes to new sovereign wealth fund. Oh. And it's used to buy shares in existing companies. Basically, we slowly and legally socialize the means of production. Excellent. LGBTQ plus folks can still be discriminated by schools, banks, bosses, landlords. We demand more protections. Absolutely. Okay, who are you? Tradition Christian. Fuck off. The Supreme Court ruled that employers can indeed discriminate against transgender workers. Religious liberties. Reform the SCOTUS. We can add 2 new seats to rebalance the Supreme Court. The Republicans turned it into a partisan body. Let's take it back. Other ideas? It won't pass, maybe later. We were thinking Iraq could use some international aid, you know, after being completely wrecked by you guys. We'll contribute. Yo, is it time to tackle the housing crisis? Tackle. We propose a big trust fund to create millions of affordable housing units. No ghettos, no red lines. Hell yeah. Gun nuts hate you? Let's enjoy some recreational shooting. I mean, that is only a good thing for me. Yay, where should we go? Oh, gun range. Great, choose your weapon wisely. Oh, I don't wanna... That would give me 8. Crazy idea. What if we taxed capital gains from stocks at the same rate as income? Whoa. They don't like that. Yeah. Fuck off. Should we keep building the wall on the Mexico border? We are like 13% done. Stop. Motion to cancel the student debt affecting millions of Americans? Seconded. We have failed the generation. Student debt is a major crisis that we can end immediately. Cancel all debt. Everybody liked that? Question. What did you mean by winning the class war? Class is in... How can we have more jobs and more free time? Mandated 35 hours work week. Any extra is overtime. Mandated. Yeah, fuck yeah. Decarbonizing industries is tragically unprofitable. We need a carrot. Ooh. Okay. I only have sticks for you. Fine. Ugh. Sorry to interrupt. The constituents are anxious. Will you push for Medicare for all? Health, yeah. You could establish a single-payer health plan. The government covers all the bills. Simpler, less wasteful, just lovely. Ooh, we're poor. Oh, we're poor. Oh, God, we're poor. Fuck. No, too radical. If you don't want to hurt private health insurers, you could introduce an affordable public insurance option. Sounds more reasonable. A compassionate plan for the poor and destitute. We have nothing to fear from healthcare reform. Yeah, you wouldn't in the first place. Introducing the solar roof. It looks like a normal roof, but it produces energy. That's... I already have the green people on my side anyway. But, what are you again? We're economic growth, free market, entrepreneur. Under Donald Skunk, ICE and Customs and Border Protection have been acting like rogue detention agencies. It's kind of embarrassing. Whoa. Maybe we can let the Department of Justice handle deportations and border protection like before 9/11. Ooh. Now we don't need borders. That's too... Like, that... Give us... My friend, please don't go to the karaoke fundraiser for the Fraternal Order of Police. Alright. Your student loan cancellation primarily benefited the middle class. You better have something for workers, too. Let's re-examine it. Budget item Space Force, brand new branch, still figuring out its purpose, very promising. Pardon me? You don't need that. America craves for a new space program. Children need to be inspired by the final frontier. How much is that going to cost? Not all that much. Budget item, nuclear arsenal modernization. If somebody has to blow up the world, it should be us. Cut. Corporations and billionaires are moving their wealth to offshore tax havens. I have a plan to stop them. I'm listening. To curb evasion, all countries should automatically exchange tax information. I don't want them that far away. It won't work. It also wouldn't work. It's like some countries would just refuse. And then the billionaires would put their tax havens there. Right? Cash-strapped cities rely on fines and fees. They disproportionately target minorities and fuel mass incarceration. We can change that. I don't like these people at all. I wonder if they're all like that. No. One, tax house flippers. 2, add a penalty for empty homes. 3, give tax breaks to the folks who are being priced out of their hoods. I'm trying to be like reasonable with this, but like... fuck it. I'm not playing this again after this, whatever. The left must keep lefting. What does that mean? Are high-capacity magazines really necessary for civilians beside mass shooters? Nope. What about people besieged by wild hogs? That's not a thing. I'm not big on the Pope. No gods, no masters is more my thing. But it's just for PR. And nobody's too put off by it. Sure. To impress the Pope, you should casually drop a cool verse from the Bible. I don't know what that one is. Is it Christmas already? What are you going to say in your video message? Create a task force for graffiti and littering. It doesn't address crime, but it lowers the perception of crime. Graffiti is art. Fuck off. Supreme Court is still dominated by old conservatives and threatens to overturn your policies. Should we reform it? How? We can add 2 new seats to rebalance the Supreme Court. Republicans turned it into a partisan party. Let's take it back. It won't... I still need more support. I'm sorry. Many communities don't have access to basic banking services. What if we turned every post office into... Fuck yeah! So what are you going to wear at tomorrow's rally? The tech people would love that. Oh, unions would love that. But these people... What? Wait, what's the difference? Who are you? Oh. Admit it, if you want to get rid of fossil fuels, you have to compensate with nuclear. Subsidize now. No. No. We demand police accountability. There must be criminal liability for serious police misconduct. Yeah. Here's a green solution. Burn trash to make energy. Trash is the most renewable resource. Ew. Oh wait, that's good? I feel the burn. For a swift transition to renewables, we need to create a new agency, a Power Marketing Administration. You seem a little stressed. You should pick up a sport and show people you are not all work and no play. Basketball. The midterm elections are upon us. I'm a bit nervous. Oh? I lost seats, though. That's not good. What the fuck? What is happening? Turbines everywhere. The wind generation potential is 9 times our energy demand. Hell yeah. Infighting alert, a batch of leftist candidates are challenging our party incumbents. Don't endorse them. I'll endorse them. Why don't we simplify the income return and let taxpayers file online for free? Yeah, still TurboTax. Look, some people deserve to be fired, but there should always be a just cause, federally mandated. I'm working on it. I hate this guy. A routine review of our anti-terrorism strategy. Homegrown threats are diverse. Who should we target more? Interesting. So, when they say tradition, Christianity, rural life, that's what they mean. That's what they mean. Rural America has been neglected by the Democrats, but there's a lot we can do there. Let me help you. Sure. Farming's gotten a get big or get out deal. Bust the monopolies and we'll all be merry. Who are you? Huh. Y'all gotta support organic farming. Make it real and cheap, not just an uppity brand. Preach. Let's invest in big solar power plants. We've got plenty of desert in the States. Can we overturn the Muslim ban? It's kind of xenophobic, kind of unconstitutional. Yeah. Oh, people don't like that very much. Your pro-labor agenda convinced millions of working-class non-voters to get back to party politics. Cool. It's time to renew funding for the development of the F-35 combat aircraft, almost stealth, 5th generation. Isn't it done? Mostly done. We had some snafus, minor glitches, delays, engines catching fire, mostly done. I don't want it. With due respect, we invested 1.5 trillion on that toy. Sunk cost fallacy. The biggest tax haven in the USA. Let's help other countries investigate their citizens hiding wealth here. Oh, is the USA. Fair enough. Budget item F-22, F-22, and F-15 fighter jets. Obsolete but cool looking. More of a job creation program, to be honest. Defund them. Public housing has a bad rap because the projects are underfunded. I should start playing this without even looking at this. Public housing has a bad rap because the projects are underfunded. What are you going to do? Fund them. Today, algorithms can predict crimes from big data. Introducing predictive policing. Too risky. But people get upset if we ban assault weapons. Some folks really like their AR-15. Ban them. But what about the existing assault weapons? A mandatory buyback program? It's such a dilemma. Buyback. They really hate that. From our cold dead hands, assault gun confiscations and assault to private property. I love that. That's a good joke. Our Financial Stability Oversight Council detected an explosive growth of leveraged lending and collateralized loan obligations. What? Banks are lending money to heavily indebted companies. The high-risk loans are then packaged and resold. Very 2008. 2008? I know what it is. Yeah. A good year for indie music, but also the global financial crisis. Oh no! Oh yes! We can tighten lending standards, but the risk of another financial meltdown is real. Oh, capitalism. Wait. These are unclear. Titan, I guess? Our anti-terrorist unit infiltrated the neo-Nazi group for a sting-op. Regrettably, they became neo-Nazis themselves. I'm sorry? Why? Awkward. The Supreme Court rules mandatory buybacks unconstitutional. You know, the Second Amendment. God damn it. Opening the southern border has increased drugs and human trafficking. We should tighten controls. Fair enough. 500,000 Americans live in the street. House them and the rich folks will stop bitching about them. That doesn't cost that. Like, here's the okay, so here's what's like really crazy about this game. Housing 500,000 Americans doesn't make the budget take that much of a hit. Which is really interesting. Wind turbines are literally killing all the birds. I read it on the internet. That is propaganda. Wait, what? We don't have... No. That is propaganda. It's not true. Billionaires are now unable to trade artworks in order to dodge taxes. The art world is doomed. Artists must suffer. 2 million Americans are at risk of eviction right now. Give them tenant protections and support in court. Yeah. It's redistricting time. I was thinking, why don't we hire Jerry Salamander to redraw the electoral districts in our favor? Unfair. A party divided. Meme-wielding millennials unseat venerable centrists. Dog. Cat. Oh. Huh. What? I like... gotta go cat. I love sci-fi. Have you seen that Star Trek episode in which they have automatic voter registration? Let's do it. National parks are basically the only thing every American likes. Should we bump their funding? Oh, not necessary. We have a deficit. The Green New Deal is killing legacy industries. Let's make sure workers aren't screwed over as usual. I'm listening. For starters, give laid-off fossil fuel workers 5 years of their that's a lot. Imagine a 0.5% tax on every financial transaction. It would limit speculation and raise a lot of revenue. Yeah, we have that in Canada. Nice economy you have right there. It would be a shame if something happened to it. Get lost. Have you thought about a gift to bring out to the ambassador's swearing-in ceremony? Oh. Pet eagle would be cool. Please, a comment about the blackface incident. I'm outraged. Get the cushions out of here. We can require corporations to gradually transfer up to 10% of our shares into a fund controlled by the employees. Fuck yeah, dude. No. We have, like, people have a lot of power right now. Investments are languishing, so I prepared an economic development package. Cash and near cash incentives. Oh, I see. But, like... Bad reputation among the elites. Befriend a billionaire. Some of them are decent people. Class enemies. Human race is doomed, but don't worry, the universe will go on without us. Maybe. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Nice, you gained a second term and we kept our grip on Congress. We need to move from punishment to rehabilitation. More funding to inmates training, healthcare, and education. Yeah. Half of Amazon workers are being replaced by robots. The other half are paid peanuts. We are shutting this down. Okay. Amazon workers on strike. Our inalienable shopping rights are in jeopardy. The Amazon workers are occupying the warehouses right now. These hooligans are wrecking the whole economy. Let's negotiate. We demand living wages, better benefits, and a plan to put Amazon under public ownership within 10 years. Sounds reasonable. It is not reasonable. When the strike is over, Amazon will meet all the demands, but it will stay private. That's a compromise. You know, we could raise taxes on corporations that have obscene pay gaps between CEOs and workers. Renewable energy sources are intermittent. We need to invest in energy storage. Let's invest. Profile. His job was to put children in cages. Now former ICE agent struggles to start a new life. Good. Here's an easy one. Fossil fuel workers get priority job placement in Green New Deal projects. What would I get out of that? Nothing really, but like unfair. Budget item, black budget. It's a secret. What? It's a secret. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. I'm joking, of course. Do tell me. CIA, NSA, secret wars, illegal detention centers, the sensitive, the embarrassing, the unpopular. Cut! DARPA thanks the administration for the continued support of the Super Soldier program. What is that? Weaponized post-humanism, unkillable, sleepless soldiers, animal-like enhancements, vitamins, etc. Defund this madness. Opinion. Class warfare is raging. It's time for dialogue. Fuck you. Newport Times can eat shit. We must impose complete transparency regarding the ownership of offshore companies. Ooh. No, privacy is a right. Let's create an international fund to support the investigation of tax invaders. I lose one, but I gain one. Or I lose two. We'll get it back. The sharing economy, man. We can reduce car use by letting Uber do their thing. Regulate. Y'all came right back, huh? Manufacturers are making recycling so painful. Hit them with a take-back program and they'll behave. Okay, who doesn't like me? Security, yeah, obviously. And these people. These people. Yeah, those people just in general. Which is fine. They're not the sort of people that I tend to like. Good idea. I'm so depressed. No matter what we do, we'll have to deal with climate disasters. Maybe we can do something? Increase funding for firefighters? Coastal resiliency? Hazard mitigation grants? All of the above. Russia is expanding its cyber war capacity. Permission to cyber upgrade our cyber operations. What? I'll break it down Barney style. They are messing with computers because we kicked their ass on every other front. Yeah. Since we are on topic, Russia has been a bit mischievous of late. Can we make sure they don't hack our elections? Debug democracy. Better opportunity. Let's develop world-class solutions for corporate partners as well. Scammy. Mining asteroids will make everybody rich. That's how the economy works. Subsidize. Why? No. Geothermal energy. Less iconic and competitive than other renewables. Still pretty clean. We can afford that. Ugh. We have no way to know who owns what. Capital is fleeing in hundreds of shell companies. We are officially in deficit. What? How did that happen? What about a 70% tax on earnings above 10 million? That's what we used to do until the 70s. Tax the rich. When? Wall Street is on strike, investors dump assets, stocks dip down, retirement funds lose value, grandmas get upset. You once said billionaires should not exist. Literally. They don't like that very much, figuratively. Budget item. Aircraft carriers. No other country has more than 2. We have 11. We'd like a 12th just to be sure. Cut them down to 6. Housing segregation belongs to our racist past. Tell municipalities. Inclusionary zoning or no federal funds. Darn Monsanto controls near about all seeds. You'll have to reform patents because this ain't working for us. Reform. No offense, but it would be nice if the commander-in-chief needed congressional approval to start new wars. Democratic. Listen, America was built on 200 years of slavery. The racial wealth gap keeps increasing. It's time for reparations. It won't pass, maybe later. Now farmers can't even fix their own tractors without breaking law. Plain greed, if you ask me. Y'all won't hate me too much for that. Look at how much power the people have. Yes, a handful of banks are solely responsible for this financial crisis, but they are too big to fail. Bail them out. No. Well, this time we can take them over. Bank nationalization is actually rather common. Nationalize. Enough with vague retraining BS. If obsolete workers want to retrain, offer them free college education. Oh, not fair. We are overtaxing our wealthy donors. Let's give them an anybody tax cut. No. Boom. National cap on rent increases. Stomp for those shitty landlords. Yeah, dude. An offer you can't refuse. You give us a few tax-exempt development zones and we'll start new businesses. No. Investors are avoiding the financial transaction tax by trading abroad. We need to coordinate internationally. Well, the EU. Give legacy workers housing assistance. Some jobs just ain't coming back. Folks may have to move. Sure. I'm no fan of inspections, but Donald Skunk has lowered food standards and screwed up honest folks. My clients thank you for keeping tax havens around. Their money is flying to freer lands. Ah, we are very poor right now. What? How? Oh, that's how. I'm good at this. Excellent! We maintained our majority. Onward to the last half term. The 2 senators per state rule is profoundly undemocratic and favors overwhelmingly white states. Change it. Oh. We can increase the seats in the Senate and apportion senators according to the state's population. Scary, but fair. It won't pass. Maybe later. The IRS has been gutted. If we want to recover lost revenues, we need to fund it more. Ah. Ah. OMG, we are still subsidizing oil exploration. Isn't it so 20th century? Yeah. Maybe we should tax the middle class a bit more. And by middle class, I mean everybody. Tax everybody. I bet if politicians had to publish their tax returns, they'd be less inclined to use and defend tax havens. We can do that. So the solar roof idea turned out to be impractical, but hey, people love the concept. Hello? That was weirdly Navi of me. Hello? Combustion engines produce the biggest share of emissions. Penalize car use in cities. Oh. Nobody likes that. Please don't institute a lifetime lobbying ban on Congress people. If I lose my seat, how am I going to pay my bills? Yeah, no shit. Old miners ain't gonna learn to code. Offer them a generous early retirement. No! Well... why not? Energy storage needs to be much cheaper in order to make renewables reliable. Because of your absurd pay gap tax, CEOs are now making only 50 times more than the average employees. Oh no. Well, higher immigration pushed wages down a bit, but also increased growth in tax revenues. The banks are nationalized and doing better now. Should we re-privatize them? That would make us a lot of money. No. Then we can use them to stimulate sectors we deem important. Where should we invest our money? In tech. The internet of hacked things. Russian-speaking fridges, cars running amok, spying Roombas, what went wrong? All that fake plant-based meat is damaging the cattle industry. Ban it for good. Nope. Your subsidized renewals made offshore oil drilling unprofitable. Here's some mass layoffs for you. Great. Companies can import meat and pass it as American. Trade agreements are all messed up. What's your deal? That seems fucked up, though. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. And, like, I'll be honest. Well, hold on. The energy created with taxpayer money had better be sold to municipal and worker-owned utilities. I guess we could bring a couple of factories back to the US. Here's how to sweeten the deal. Fine. I sense a disturbance in the media. Some powerful people are plotting a smear campaign against us. Leaked email reveal the Democratic Party's dirty secrets. What are our dirty secrets? The influx from the open border is putting stress on our welfare system. I recommend a major investment, and I'd rather... What's your deal? Tax cuts, small government. The opioid epidemic killed 400,000 Americans. I submit we go after the corporations that enabled it. Get them all. The Scandalgate email revealed there are illegal immigrants interning for the government. Affirmative action. Sued opioid giant files for bankruptcy. We are scapegoats. Fuck you. Scandalgate is a distraction and we need to stop talking about it. Judging by the Scandalgate receipts, you seem awfully concerned for your personal safety. I overindulged. What about all the private jet flights emerged from the Scandalgate leak? We'll fly less. Regarding Scandalgate, are you apologizing to the offended sex worker? I apologize. Thanks to the increased funding, the IRS was able to bust more tax evaders than ever. Oh, fuck yeah. Billionaires rush to philanthropy. I'd rather give everything to the opera than fund this government. Fuck billionaires. Taxing financial transactions reduced the trading volume. The revenues are lower than we hoped. Fuck. A very nice side effect of ending wars is that we have less veterans to heal. More resources for everybody. Unbelievable. It turns out when you legalize immigrants, they start paying income taxes. Hey, we got money. We are developing a series of visionary solutions to global warming. Do you want to hear our pitches? I'm open to anything. Pitch. We cool the Earth by spraying aerosols into the stratosphere. Same as a couple of big volcanoes. What? No. Time flies. We are at the end of your presidency. I admit I'm glad it's over. Change is so stressful. Good work. Good job, comrade. The working class is more organized, militant than ever. We are building socialism as we speak. I'm so sad. We worked hard, but we didn't meet our emissions targets. Will the next administration finish the job? All the fiscal conservatives predicted doom and gloom, but we are leaving office with a budget surplus. I am very proud. Wow. Your approval ratings are stellar. If we don't mess it up, we'll have another Democratic president after you. Oh. End of simulation. But wait, this was only one of the 18 quintillion possible scenarios. Ready for the next one? Hey! That went well. I was a good president. Hey, make me the president. I'll do a good job. Hey, that was Democratic Socialism Simulator. If you want to pick it up, I mean, you probably already have it from the Racial Injustice Bundle on itchio. I'm going to say that at the end of like every single one of these, aren't I? There'll also be a link down below for you to grab it if you didn't get that bundle. This was good. I like this. This was quite interesting. Very revelatory in some cases where like you sort of realize that some stuff isn't really that expensive to do and the government just doesn't do it for reasons. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, I am no longer here.